Good morning, students. Now we are solving the problems on the replacement model when that may failure in the suddenly or that may failure in the sorry the 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 items may failure suddenly. In that case, we may replace the existing items by individually or grouply. So that we will discuss in the today's class. So everybody has to solve the models. By practicing of the models only, we are getting the limited time. So in the previous classes, what are the formulas we have remembered? P minus S plus sigma of Rn divided by N. That is the one formula. Whenever the percentage is given, rate of interest is given, C minus S plus sigma of Rn v to the power of n minus 1 divided by sigma of v to the power of n minus. So v to the power of n minus 1 or otherwise d discount factor, that is d also, both are same. So C minus S plus sigma of running cost into d power n minus 1 divided by sigma of d power n minus. So there is a method or mortality tables. So for replacing the any item, we need to do the mortality tables. So how to frame the mortality tables, that we will discuss firstly. After that, we may go for the problems solving. The mortality theorem states that a large population is subjected to a given mortality law for a given longer period of time. All the deaths are immediately replaced by birth, and there are no other entries or exits. Here, the age distribution ultimately becomes the stable, and that the number of deaths per unit of time it may becomes constant. That is equal to the size of the total population, which is divided by the mean age of at the death. If you consider, so the mortality table is related to the age factor. That is how many number of deaths. Deaths means there is to be exit, and birth means it is to be entered. So the number of deaths it is to be replaced with the number of births. So in a city, if you consider in a one day, suppose let us consider 100 deaths are there. So for one day in a city, 100 deaths are there. The same number of births are replaced for the death, then it is to be of average. Okay, the same number of births means, so uh, in a single day, the 100 number of births are to be placed. That is grouping. Suppose if you consider for 1 month, suppose if you consider for a longer period, suppose 1 month, for the 1 month, the number of deaths may be a 150, but the number of births not be a grouply. That means in a single day, the number of births may be 150, or otherwise, the items, that is the deaths of 1 month, that is 150, is of the 30 days. At the same time, the deaths may be equal or may not be equal, or it may be differ for one day to another day. So for day one, there is no death, but there is a 5 births are there. So that means deaths is 0, but births is 5. For the second day, deaths is 5, birth may be 0. So at that case, up to second, up to second day, how many number of deaths are there means 5. How many births are there means up to second 5. But those two are balanced. So like that, it may be group replacement, or individually may be replaced. So for that, if you consider the problem of human population, no group of people ever exists under the condition that all deaths are immediately replaced by births. So all the deaths are not be replaced by births. On an average, for a longer period, it may be equal. So that is, and the second one is that are no other entries or exits. That are no other entries or exits. So the death means exit. Without the death, we can't able to hide the person. Okay. And at the same time, without the birth, we can't able to create the item. So we can't able to entry the item. So that is the two conditions. And these two assumptions helps to analyze the situation more easily by keeping the virtual human population in mind. That means what? By considering these two assumptions, we can say that the population is constant. Okay. When we consider an industrial problem, the deaths refer to item failure of the item, that is the failure of the item or components, and the birth refer to the replacement by a new component. So that is for population means death, birth, and for industry applications, the failure of item and replacing with the new item. And mortality table for any item can be used to derive the probability of distribution of lifespan. That is, if m of t is represents the number of supervisors at any time t, and m of t minus 1 is the number of supervisors at the time t minus 1, then the probability that any time which will be failed in this time interval will be m of t minus 1 minus m of t whole divided by the number of items, that is capital N. Then conditionally, the probability that any item survived up to the age t of minus 1, that is the before month or before year, will be die in the next period, and it will be given by m of t minus 1 minus of m of t by m of t minus 1. That is the formula. Okay. So that is the mortality. So what are the formulas we have remembered here? M of t minus 1 minus m of t whole divided by n for the time intervals, and conditionally means m of t minus 1 minus m of t by m of t minus 1. That is mortality. Now let us solve the problem. So try to write the problem. Here what is the problem? Calculate the probability of failure of an item in good condition in each month from the following survival table. So here we need to find the probability of failure. So we are expecting the failure. Then what is the number of months? The number of months means what? 0th month, 1, 2, 3, up to 10 months here we are calculating. So next, of the item working at the end of each year, of items working at the end of the each year for every year. So that is in the initially we are getting 1,000 products or 1,000 items in the at the initial stage. So for the 0th year we have entered 1,000 items. For the first year, after completion of first year or first month, after completion of first month, 60 products were 60 products were failures and working conditions as 940. So they have given 1000 items at the end of the first year or first month. We are getting the number as 940 is in the working condition. What about the rest of the 60? They may be failure. Okay, that like that in the second, third, fourth, fifth. See, at the end of 10 years or 10 months, how much of working conditions or how much of items is in the working condition is zero. Okay, that means no other no item was there under working condition. So all the items were failure for the 10 years. Now tabulate the formula. Here T is the number of months and M of T is the number of items. That is, the items is in the good condition at the particular time period. That is at the ith month. So what is the year? T time. So 0 to 10. These are already given in the question. And what are the items in the good condition? For the 0th year, 1000. For the first year, 940. That means 60 items were failure. And 820. And 820 means how many originally? 1000. 820 means what? That is 180. Okay. But 180 with the original, that is 1000. But already over the 60, that is 940, how many products were damaged? 120 products were damaged. There you can simply calculate without the table also. So see, let us see components. So it is a purely a mathematical relation. Okay, without these type of formulas also no need. So we can directly say what is the difference with that, how many probabilities of items that will be failure in the ith year. So what is the formula for year means m minus m into t minus 1 minus of m of t by n. So for the 0th year, no item was failure. Here we are calculating only failure. Okay, probability of failure. So for 0th year, no failure is there. So 1000 parts are the working condition. For the first year, only 940. So 940 means originally they have given 1000 minus 940 divided by 1000. So with that, what is the percentage? Okay, percentage of failure. So 1000 minus 940, it is a 60 items were failure. So coming to 60 with respect to percentage, that is 60 by 100. So 0.06. Actually, it is a 1000. So 0.06. Okay, 6% of items. So 6% of original items. So that we are have to be remembered. 6% of original items. Original items is 1000. So in that 6% were failure. So 6 by 1000, that is 0.0. Okay. Next, in the second one, for the second year, how many components? 820 components. Actually, at the end of the first year, we are getting only 940. So in the 940, how many components were left out? That is failure 120 products. So 120 by 1000, that is 12 by 100, that is 12%. That is 0.1. Nextly, third year 580. Originally up to second year only 820 were presented. In that 580 was only is in the good condition. So 820 minus 580, how much? 240. So 240 means 0.24. Then 580 is in the condition up to, sorry, in the year third. At the end of the year, 580 is the working condition count. But coming to fourth, 580 minus 400, that is how many differences? 180. So 180 by 1000. Uh, Obviously 0.18. Like that, if you see up to the ninth, that is 70 minus 30, that is 40 by 1000, that is equals to 0.04. For the 10th year, no item was in good condition, that is 0. So how much of probability means 30 minus 0 by 1000, that is equals to 0.03. So this is the way we are solving the problem. Next, so with that the problem was completed. So we are just describing the percentage of failures, that is enough. See here now, a typing pool of large organization employs 100 copy typists. So an organization is having 100 copy typists. The distribution of length of service is given me. It is duration of employment in years. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or more. And the proportion of employees that leave in that year of employment is 30%, 40, 20, 10, 0. Assuming that an employee leaving it is replaced by another at the end of the year. So here how many number of employees were leaving? For the first year 30, for the second year 40%, third year, that is duration in the 3 years of duration 20%, for 4 years 10%. Like that they have given the duration. But how many number of proportionate of leave is 30%, like that. So assuming that the employee is leaving is replaced, that is there may be a vacant when the employee is left out from the organization, the vacant is to be replaced. So but at the end of the year, so determine the number of staff who leaves in each year of the first 8 years of the department exists, assuming it started with 100 employee and this total number doesn't change. See, what is the conditions we are having here? In an organization, 100 employees is always must be constant. And the first 8 years is in the department service. The employees is the constant, that is 100. Okay. And the number leaving each year when the state situation is reached. So when the steady state reached, the employee is leaving. And the total annual cost of recurring staff in the steady state, if replacement of each new copy of typist cost is 200. So whenever the staff is leaving the organization, that is to be replaced with the new one. So we need to do a recruiting operation. So for the recruiting of the staff, they may spend a certain rupees of 200 for each and every typist. So try to note down this question. It is a very big one. You have to note it very fastly. Now, coming to the solution. So here, if you see the probabilities not be already given, that is probability percentage is already given. Now we need to find the number. So note that there are 100 employees or 100 copy typists in the beginning and no person stays more than 5 years. These are already mentioned. Hence, let us calculate the number of persons leaving the organization and new employees employed every year. So, by calculating this, the number of years and the number of employees leaving at the end of the year and the number of employees being employed newly. I mean, how many number of employees are lefting and how many number of employees were entering into the organization. Now, in the 0th year, no were left out and no were introduced. That means no new one were left out. Sorry, no one was left out. But in the entering means the 100. What is the new one was entered? That is n naught is equals to 100. But in the first year, what is the probability of what is the probability they are given in the first year? That is 30% is leaving the institution or organization. So leaving the institution means so n naught originally they are 100. After 1 year, how many number of percentage is left in? That is the probability is P1 that is equals to 30%. So 100 into 30 by 100, isn't it? 30%. Actually, how many number of members in the organization? 100 in the initially. For the completion of first year, 30% was left out. So 100 into 30 by 100 is equals to 30. So 30 members are leave or new one. We already mentioned that every time we need to maintain a constant value, that is 100. So number of newly employed, how many number of is left out? The same number is to be replaced with new one. So 30 is new members. So here we need to add the new members only. Then what is the in the second month? Second year means that is the originally 100 into that is n naught into p2 plus n1 into p1. That is the number of is left out with the probability for the second year. How much is the probability? 40%. That is 100 into 40 plus how many number of people were coming to newly for the first year? That is 30. So 30 into for the first year it is the probability 30%. So 30 into 0.30. So finally what is the percentage? 40 plus 30 into 0.30 is 9. So finally 39 members were introduced newly up to second year. Then in the third year, how many members are left out? The same number to be introduced. So n0 into P3 plus n2 into n1 into P2 plus n2 into P1. So for easy understanding, try to write the numbers as the number of employees as n0, n1, n2. But you just inversely the proportionate of failure, that is into P3 into P2 into P1. So finally N3 at the end of the year, third year, the number of people who were newly joined is 46.7. So 100 into 20% plus 30 into 40% plus 49 into 30%. Okay. Then again for the fourth year in the same way. For the fifth year, sixth, seventh up to eighth years. But how to find these percentage? See, in the problem they have given only for the first 5 years. So thereafter also 0% of failure or 0% of leaving. So for the N6 or N7 or N8, whatever it may be, N5, N6, N7 for values, what is the probability? P percentage, P5, P6, P7, P8, how many number of values you can represent? There only as 0. So N0 into P5 plus N1 into P4 plus N2 into P3 plus N3 into P2 plus N4 into P1. Okay, we already mentioned that P5 as 0. Then what about the N6 for the 6th month? N0 into P6. So here also P6 is 0. That means after or from 5th year onwards, the probability of leaving is 0% only. So like that we need to represent the problem. So after getting all these value for the 7th and 8th, you see 47.6 and 47.6. Then here the expected length of service of a copy typist in the organization, that is sigma of xi into pi, that is 1 into 0.3 plus 2 into 0.4 plus 3 into 0.2. These are already given in the question itself. So 4 into 0.1. But what about the fifth year? From fifth year it is 0. So 5 into 0 plus 6 into 0 and so on. So while calculating these, that is approximately it is a 2.1 years. So hence the average age of the employees is leaving the organization at the end of the year, that is 100, that is total number by the average year is 2.1, that is 47.62 employees. The number of is leaving. And annual cost for replacing the copy typist in the steady state. So we need to maintain always 100 members. So for the leaving members, we need to recruit some of the new members. So for recruiting, we are having certain team. So for recruiting the new employees, for that they are charging as 200 rupees per recruit. So the cost of the replacement into average number of replace, that is the totally we are how many number of employees were leaving or leaving these 47.62 into averagely we expecting the 200. So 47.62 into 200, that is equals to 9524, that is totally expenditure is 9524. So this is the one of the different model for group replacement, that is you need to go for the replacement. So with that we have solved the three different models on the replacement. One is cost of the item and the running cost and the salvage value are given, and the second one is for that we are making the interest rate, so that P minus S plus sigma of Rn into v to the power of n minus 1 by sigma of v to the power of n minus 1. That is the one condition. And the last one is the replacement of the items with the grouply, okay, for populating men. Okay, with that the replacement models are completed. If you have any doubts, you may please ask and try to solve more number of problems. So, what are the discussing problems in the class? This or may not be sufficient. We have to do previous questions which may asked in the university examination, then only we can do the operations. It is the solving of the problems in the very fastly. Okay, thank you. We may discuss another topic in the next class. Thank you.